Om Shanti. Today Baba is underlining the importance of Amrit Vela. And Baba says that Amrit Vela is the time to create a stage of powerful awareness and also stable state of remembrance. And Baba tells us that just like Baba gives Shrimat, supreme directions for everything. Shrimat is translated as supreme directions, that which make us elevated if we follow them. So Baba gives this Shrimat with regard to all aspects of our life and actions, whether it is with regard to thoughts or awareness or vision or, choices of food and drink. So Baba gives elevated directions for all aspects of life. And Baba's Shrimat is also about time. So Baba also gives us a timetable, the perfect timetable that helps us create a perfect stage. So Baba says that the time to get up is Amrit Vela. The time to practice elevated awareness, the time to remember Baba is Amrit Vela. And we must understand the importance of time. Yes. And I like one very beautiful definition of wisdom. And the definition of wisdom is doing the right thing at the right time. Because the time is very important. And I remember there was this one long back, on Doordarshan, they used to show Mahabharat, that serial Mahabharat. And in that, they would show, there was a thing circulating, the world, the globe circulating. And then it would say, I am time. And I am a very big force. Main samay hu, it would say. And I would always wonder why it is shown like that. And I was very fascinated with that time speaking. And Baba tells us that time has a lot of importance. And time tells you, what time it is. We use these expressions, call of time. So what is the call of time? So time also beckons you or calls you to do something. And if you are wise enough, you do the right thing at the right time. And you see, in this world, earlier people used to have a lot of importance for time. Getting up or sleeping in time and doing everything on time. That was I remember that when I used to go as a child to our village, then, they would keep looking at the sun. And when the sun rose, they would get up. And when the sun set, they would sleep. And they would give a lot of importance to, the nature clock and the biological clock alignment. And I remember the people in the village, they used to say that when the sun has risen, it is time to get up. And when the sun sets, it's time to sleep. So that's how nature is indicating for us. And slowly, gradually, people have messed up with nature, and then the alignment has become very bad because now people have, lights and everything, and they can convert the day into night and the night into day. And I remember there was this one person, they were getting their house constructed, and they made sure that they had curtains placed in such a manner that if they wanted no drop of sunlight to enter the room, then it would be like that. And they were telling me that if our son wants to sleep until 11, then he shouldn't feel that it's daytime. So we have made that arrangement. So just look at from where we have come to where. So there is this aspect of time. And then you see in the world, people talk about the astrological time. So they look at your astrological chart, and then they say, according to your astrological chart, this time is good for you or that time is good for you. Now, definitely that also exists, but it is very difficult to find a good astrologer. So most of it is foolery going on. So that is also there. Then Baba talks about when Baba comes, Baba gives us the awareness of the unlimited cycle of time, the time cycle of 5,000 years. And Baba says, according to that, also, we need to know what time it is. And now it is the confluence age. And this is the time when Baba has come to take us back and take us to the world of happiness. So Baba says, your only concern should be to become pure and become eligible to go to that world of happiness. So that is the call of time. And then Baba today talks about the 24-hour cycle of time. And Baba says that in that 24-hour cycle, so do you know in Madhuban, in Pandav Bhavan, there is a timetable written on the wall, and it's Baba's timetable. So what time we should get up, what time is for Murli, what time is for breakfast, what time for yoga, what time for offering bhog, what time for rest. Everything is mentioned. So a BK life timetable is also there. And in that also it is specified, and otherwise also Baba tells us that Amrit Vela, you see the word Amrit Vela means the time of nectar. Yes, and Baba says all the virtues and powers from Baba can be received by the soul. The nectar can be received by the soul unhinged at that time, because there is no interference of, there's very less interference of external vibrations. So Baba says that is the time to build powerful awareness. That is the time to accumulate the power of remembrance. And if we took advantage of that time, so when you lose that opportunity of filling yourself with awareness and powers from Baba during Amrit Vela, then it's like a missed opportunity. And Baba says, don't miss that opportunity. Understand the importance of Amrit Vela and take benefit of that time every day. And just think about, you see, every day for 45 minutes, there is Amrit Vela, precisely from 4 to 4:45. And then Baba says, any time between 2 to 4:45 is Amrit Vela. So that is the time of nectar. And if I am a knowledgeful soul and not taking advantage of that time of nectar, then what knowledgeful am I? Yes, so in India we say, when God was distributing fortune, were you sleeping? जब भगवान भाग्य बांट रहा था, तुम सो रहे थे क्या? तो So that is about this time. So Baba is giving us, when we sit in remembrance of Baba in Amrit Vela, Baba is creating our fortune. But if you sleep, that means you are missing out on your fortune, not just on Amrit Vela. And Baba says, understand the importance of this. And if you want to fill yourself with power, that is the time you have to do it. And I remember there was this one Mata, and I've shared it earlier also. That Mata, she used to always tell me that, Didi, I can't get up at Amrit Vela. And then, one day she suddenly came and she said, for some days I have been getting up at Amrit Vela. So I said, regularly? So she said, yes, regularly. So I said, and how did this shift happen? So she said, we have a water connection at home, and that water is supplied for a certain period of time, and you have to switch on the motor and switch it off after the supply is over. And that has started happening from 4 to 5. So I have to get up to switch on the motor. So I sit for Amrit Vela also. So I told her, you see, it's not about the water. It's about understanding the importance of water. So you understand that if the water supply is for 1 hour and you don't fill your tank, then there'll be no water. So you understand the importance of water, and so you get up. But you don't understand the importance of Baba's remembrance. And you don't understand that if you don't fill your tank, then for the next whole cycle you will be empty. But it's all about understanding the importance. I think, uh, every soul has willpower. Every soul has willpower. But we don't have the right intellect. So whatever we decide to do, we are able to do. But we are not deciding right because we are not understanding the importance of things. And that is why, Baba sometimes says dull intellect. Dull intellect is not that you have less analytical abilities and you cannot describe Gyan and you are not eloquent enough, or you are not, you cannot elaborate a point. That is not dull intellect. Dull intellect is when you cannot imbibe Gyan. And Gyan is not what you should do and what you shouldn't do. Gyan is realizing I am a soul. Gyan is realizing Baba has come. And Gyan is realizing that this is the only time, now or never, for Purusharth. And when we understand that, there are many souls who may not be very verbose and they cannot explain Gyan. And I've seen such Brahmins. They cannot explain a lot to you. They are not very good with language or anything, but they are very wise. They know what to do, when to do, how to give regard to Shrimat, how to give regard to what Baba says. And they are practicing that and making their fortune. And I have seen, there are Baba's children who are very good in all the subjects: knowledge, imbibing knowledge, doing seva. If they cannot do vacha seva also, they cannot speak also, they are doing seva through the body, through wealth, whatever. And then they pay 100% attention to purity, and they never miss Amrit Vela. So that is imbibing Gyan. And Baba always tells us that only a pure vessel imbibes Gyan. And sometimes we think that, no, I remember the points of the Murli, so I'm imbibing Gyan. No, imbibing Gyan is not remembering the points of the Murli. Imbibing Gyan is doing what Baba says and creating your fortune. So that is what Baba is talking about. And Baba says, I'm telling you the importance of Amrit Vela. And Baba says that I give you Shrimat for the whole day. I give you timetable for the whole day. And just like Baba gives us a time to get up, Baba also gives a time to sleep. What is our time to sleep? Our last traffic control is at 9:30. And after that, we have to just wind up and sleep. 9:30 to 10, sit in Baba's remembrance, and it is called Das to Bas. 10, you go off to sleep. And if you're not going off to sleep at 10, then you cannot get up at Amrit Vela. And how do you go off to sleep at 10? If you have not been a karm yogi all through the day, then you cannot sleep at 10. Yes, because lot of waste thoughts come up when you go to sleep. So if you have not kept surrendering your mind to Baba all day, then you cannot sleep off in time, and then you cannot get up at time. And Baba says, if you miss that time, then you miss creating your fortune. And Baba says that if you, Baba always gives an example about Amrit Vela, that just like, when a train has to be set, a train has to be moving, then what they do is, they set the train right on the rails in the beginning. If the train is set right on the rails in the beginning, then the train will, move smoothly until the destination. And if the setting in the beginning is not done right, then the train will get derailed as soon as it moves a certain distance. And Baba says, Amrit Vela is that setting. If you don't do the setting of your awareness, if you don't fill yourself with powers, then you might have a lot of plan to follow Shrimat all through the day. And you might understand the importance of pure thoughts, pure attitude, pure action, but you will not be able to do things according to their importance. Your understanding and your actions will not align. So that is why Baba says, if you understand the importance of Amrit Vela, then you will be able to do everything during the day according to how much you understand their importance. So if you understand the importance of sweetness, if you understand the importance of humility, and you want to be humble and sweet all day, then you have to understand first the importance of Amrit Vela. And then create your powerful stage at the end in Amrit Vela, so that you will be able to, act according to whatever importance you understand of virtues, of attitudes, of thoughts, of feelings. So this is something that Baba is underlining today, and it is primary, because there are many children of Baba who are not paying attention to this first foundation. And then everything else is going to waste. That's why you're not able to follow any direction. You think you know everything, but when you see your chart, then, or you don't even care to see your chart, because you know that you're not following directions. And then today, Baba also talks about, Baba says, you cannot deceive Baba. Yes. And whatever lies you say, whatever things you hide, Baba says it's all self-deception. Yes, Baba says there is no question of deceiving me. Yes, and this is very interesting because you see, 2 days back, Baba gave us a blessing. And Baba said that, if you want the certificate of contentment from the family, the Alokik family, then you should know how to give regard. And then Baba said, if you want the certificate of contentment from yourself, follow Shrimat. So, whatever inner discontent we have, it is because of the lack of following Shrimat. Because whenever you act according to the dictates of your own mind, then those actions are giving rise to sorrow and taking away your happiness. So, Baba says that if you want to be content with yourself, have every step on Shrimat. And you see, in the world, there is so much discontentment with themselves. I remember there was this one Mata, and wherever she would sit, she would keep aligning, the doors, the windows, the sofa cover, the table, everything, any chair, point 0.5 centimeter, that chair is from here to there. She would get up and just start arranging that chair. And then, one day she told me, if I see anything disaligned outside, it starts disturbing me. And I want symmetry and alignment in everything. And it is so disturbing inside. And then I have to get up and do that. So I told her, there's a law, that whatever is inside you, you project it outside. So there's a lot of discontentment inside. And then anything that's outside, even a piece of furniture, can make you discontented. And then you think correcting that will set you into contentment. No, it will not. So Baba says, you want to be contented with yourself, you have to follow Shrimat for everything, Baba says. And then Baba gave the formula for receiving the certificate of contentment from Baba. And what is that formula? Very easy. Be honest with Baba. Yes, being honest with Baba is, Baba has given us this law, Sachi Dil Par Sahib Razi. So Baba is happy with the ones who have an honest heart. And Baba says, there are many children who are very dishonest with me. And what is dishonesty? Not giving your chart to Baba is dishonesty. That is dishonesty. Because dishonesty is not just lying and not giving false information, but dishonesty is hiding information. So those who want to be honest with Baba will give their chart to Baba. But if you want to just spend your time and spend your day according to vicious dictates of Maya, then you will never give your chart to Baba. And Baba says that there are many children who hide facts, who don't, who lie and give false information about their Pursharth and everything to Baba. And Baba says they think that they are deceiving me. But no, they are not deceiving me. And Baba says there is no question of deceiving me. Because Baba and the law of karma are aligned. If you do what Baba says, you get the inheritance. If you don't do, you don't get it. Baba says, can you take the inheritance by deceiving me? You cannot take the inheritance. You can take the inheritance by being honest with me. If you are honest with me, I will correct you. And if you don't want to be corrected, then you will just move on like that. And then what are you even doing? Yes, you're just wasting your time then. So Baba says, be honest with me. And Baba says, don't do anything against Baba's directions, because that will cost you. That will cost you your fortune. That will cost you your position in Satyug. So Baba says, there is no question of deceiving me. You are deceiving yourself by doing that. Yes, and I remember there was this one time, one Mata used to tell me that I eat pure food always. Yes, and I never asked her also. It only when we sent to Madhuban, you fill that chart, otherwise we don't. So I never asked her. She used to just come and tell me that, Didi, I have purified my food, and so okay, you gave information to Baba and Baba accepted it. And then one time, some members of her family came and they said that she has not even stopped non-vegetarian. And then at that time, she even started fighting with them. She got so angry because they divulged that information. And then after that, she came and told sorry to me. I said, why are you saying sorry to me? Please be sorry for yourself. Don't be sorry to me. I am doing my Purusharth. I will go where I have to go. You look at what you're doing. And why are you lying? Will this lying take you to Satyug? So this is and you see, one thing is you are doing something against Shrimat, and then on top of it, you're also creating the burden of the sin of lying to Baba. So, and I'm not telling you this as a one-off example. No, there are many examples like this. And there are many children of Baba who hide information, who hide their bekaide chalan, whatever they are doing against Shrimat. One time I remember there was this one sister, and she was young, and she had all the channels on her phone and all the OTT package and this and that. And then she would every day send her chart that, I'm remembering Baba for 6 hours, 8 hours. And then her screen time was 12 hours, 13 hours in a day. And it so happened that she left her phone in the center, and then there was somebody else who checked it, and then they shared that. And it was, she had to call and she had to give her password also because she needed some information. So you see, Baba, and I told her, why you, whatever you're doing, why are you lying? So Baba says that, and why we lie? Because there is this thing about in the world, people say, you are not a thief because you steal. You are a thief if you're caught. This is the rule of the old world. But Baba says, you are a thief if you steal. You are not a thief because you got caught. So in the world, people think that doing something wrong and hiding it is the way to escape from the sin. But that's not the way. So Baba says, don't think you can deceive me. You are only deceiving yourself. And then Baba also says today, there is no question of divorce to Baba. Yes, in the world, people, marry and then they have children and then they give divorce, and, even between parents and children, in Hindi it is called farkati. So they would just issue a statement that these are not my parents, or I break my relationship with the parents, or the parents will issue an ordinance that I break my relationship with this child. So Baba says here there is no question of giving divorce to the father. Yes, here there is no paperwork involved. Yes, here it is very, very spiritual. You do, you get, you don't do, you don't get. Yes, there is no external commitment. Yes, it is either commitment of the heart or it is not. Yes, and in the world, it is all external commitment. It is not the commitment of the heart. Yes, and in the world, that's why people are very worried about legal marriage and legal divorce and this and that. But Baba says no. Here there is no legal matter. Here, if you are in mind, body, spirit, yes, you are. If you're not, you're not. So Baba says there is no question of divorcing me. And Baba says if you don't do what I say, you don't get the fortune. It's as simple as that. Yes. So that is why, being with Baba and being, having relationships in the world, they are two different things. In the world, relationships are a legal matter. In the world, relationships are about looking good. With Baba, it is not about looking good. With Baba, it's not, and it's no paperwork. With Baba, it has to be an honest relationship or there is no relationship. And if there is a relationship, you receive. If there is not, you don't receive. So Baba says, don't think about divorce and don't think about deceiving Baba, because those things don't apply here. So understand that whatever you're doing is for your own self, and do it like that with utmost honesty. Okay, Om Shanti. Anybody wants to say anything, please do.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Today Baba spoke about Yad and Seva for the whole day routine. And Baba also underlined the importance of Amrit Vela. And time is fixed for every work. When to get up, when to sleep, when to work. And however, we have to adjust our routine according to that. And problems will always be there. If it is not, it will emerge.
Right.
So we have to be prepared for it, that I have to adjust according to Baba's timetable. And three types of mat: Manmat, Parmat, and Shrimat. Those who don't follow Shrimat, either they are on Manmat, an old programming and strong beliefs, and similarly in Parmat also, seeing the world, how people are doing and copying them.
Yes.
And Baba's connection with us is very heart to heart. It's very secret. And it even can't be expressed. And people don't understand why we are doing all this. What is the need of so much discipline?
Right.
And Baba's love is eternal love, which we enjoy till next 5,000 years. And yesterday also Baba said that selfless love will get selfless love.
Correct.
And this is the biggest attainment, I think.
Yes.
Because relations affect everything in our life.
Correct.
Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.